20,000 years ago, the Earth froze. Vast glaciers swallowed mountains. The air turned to ice. Across the tundra, storms raged for weeks without end. And in this frozen world, giants walked. The land. Woolly mammoths. Saber-tooth cats. Enormous beasts built for the cold. And among them, fragile humans, armed with fire, stone, and desperate courage. This is the ultimate survival story. The Ice Age. The frozen world of giants. The Ice Age was humanity's greatest trial. It was a world where hunger was constant, where the cold could kill within hours, and where predators ruled the frozen wilderness. Yet against impossible odds, humans endured. They carved weapons from stone and bone. They built shelters from mammoth bones and hides. They learned to fight together, to hunt together, to survive together. This is how humanity faced the fury of the Ice Age, and survived. 20,000 years ago, the Earth was locked in a deep freeze. Glaciers stretched for thousands of miles, towering higher than mountains. The air was sharp, cutting into skin like knives. Snowstorms swallowed entire horizons, turning day into night. For humans, this was not just weather. This was the enemy. In this frozen world, survival was fragile. Without fire, death came in hours. Without shelter, the wind pierced bone. And without food, starvation stalked every tribe. The Ice Age showed no mercy. It was a world that punished the weak and tested the strong. But humans were not alone. Across the tundra marched giants. Woolly mammoths, towering walls of fur and tusks. Woolly rhinoceroses, armored beasts plowing through snow. And lurking in the shadows, the saber-tooth cat, a predator with fangs like swords. To humans, these giants were both salvation and doom. A mammoth could feed a tribe for weeks, its hide for clothing, its bones for shelter. But to hunt one meant risking death beneath tusks and trampling feet. The Ice Age demanded courage and punished failure without mercy. Every sunrise brought the same question: live or die? The cold, the hunger, the beasts. This was the frozen crucible that forged humanity's spirit. Here, in the Ice Age, we were tested like never before. In a world of ice, warmth was life. Humans had no fur thick enough, no skin strong enough to face the cold. So they stole what they needed from the giants they hunted. Mammoth hides became cloaks. Reindeer skins became boots. Bones turned into needles, stitching survival into every thread. Without these furs, the Ice Age would have claimed them all. But warmth alone was not enough. To face the monsters of ice, humans shaped weapons sharper than teeth. Stone shattered into blades. Spears hardened in fire. Bone and antler carved into knives. Awls and harpoons. Tools were not just tools. They were survival made solid. And then came the hunt. A mammoth was no simple prey. It was a moving fortress, a tower of muscle and rage. To kill one meant strategy. The tribe would drive the herd toward cliffs, ambush from the shadows, and rain spears from every side. Victory brought life. Failure brought death. Even the greatest hunt meant nothing without shelter. Caves offered protection, but when none could be found, humans built homes of bone. Mammoth tusks arched into frames. Hides stretched across like walls. Fires burned inside, glowing sanctuaries against the endless night. Every day was sacrifice. Children learned to carve bone before they could walk. Women scraped hides until their hands bled. Men hunted with death at their heels. The Ice Age demanded everything, and gave nothing for free. But survival was not just about weapons, furs, and fire. The Ice Age demanded something even greater. Not the strength of one, but the strength of many. Alone they would fall. Together, they could endure. One human alone was helpless. The cold would claim them. The beasts would crush them. But together, they became something more. A tribe, a family, a force of survival. Around the fire, life was shared. Food was divided, stories told. Knowledge passed from elders to children. In the glow of the flames, humanity discovered something greater than survival. They discovered belonging. The mammoth could kill a man with a single step. But not a tribe. Together, they set traps, drove herds toward cliffs, rained spears from every side. Unity turned fragile prey into apex hunters. Unity gave more than survival. It gave humans meaning. Cave walls became canvases, painted with hunts, spirits, and dreams. Hands pressed against stone left marks that would outlive them. The tribe was no longer just surviving. They were becoming human. Every victory, every fire, every story was built together. It was not the strongest who survived the Ice Age. It was the tribe. And in unity, humanity found its greatest weapon of all. The Ice Age tested us. It froze us. It shaped us. And as the ice began to melt, a new challenge awaited. The world was changing, and humanity was about to change with it. The Ice Age pushed humanity to the very edge. The cold froze the land. Hunger stalked every step. Giants ruled the tundra. And yet we endured, not through strength alone, but with fire, with tools, with unity. From fragile prey, we had become masters of survival. But the ice was not eternal. Slowly the glaciers melted. Rivers returned. Forests rose where snow once lay. The frozen world of giants was ending, and a new chapter of humanity was about to begin. For the first time, humans discovered a power greater than the hunt. A seed placed in the soil. A crop grown by hand. From wanderers, we would become builders. This was not just survival. This was the dawn of civilization. Next on Ancient Survival, the dawn of farming, how seeds transformed humanity.